Well, it looks like your old buddy Counterpunch Boxing got it right yet again. Okay, look, I reported there was something off with KELL BROOK during the Brook Spence fight. I said, look, that's not a healthy welterweight. He's weight drained. He looks like a zombie. Something is going on. You know, we could tell he was having, more issues with his eye, the left eye, not the right eye. Well, reports coming out right now that KELL BROOK is about to undergo a second surgery on the right eye. Now, you remember the right eye was damaged by Gennady Golovkin last September, and it looks like now the exact same injury took place again in the Spence fight. So, yeah, I mean, look, this is proof right here. I mean, there was something wrong with him. Like I said in my video that everybody got so mad about and upset about and just wanted to, annihilate me in the comments section. No, there is nothing wrong with Brook. And, Spence, he outclassed him. He just simply, outperformed, outclassed, outboxed. Well, no, he had a broken right orbital eye bone again that requires the exact same surgery. And I even titled the video, Gennady Golovkin's leftovers, because basically Spence went in there and just broke the same eye that was already broken. It wasn't healed. It was they said he should have taken 1 year. He should have taken 1 year off to let that bone heal. Now, I even told you I know a guy right now that broke his orbital bone boxing, and his doctor told him 1 to 2 years, 1 to 2 years for it to heal. Now, it depends on the break, but this was a bad break. Okay, I mean, it was a very bad break. So, not only did he have the right eye, the orbital bone broken again, but he also had damage in the left eye. So Brook couldn't see out of the left eye, couldn't see really much out of the right eye, so he took a knee in the 11th round. So let me get to the article, okay? Rarely, if ever, have boxers been able to go up in weight and then sustain their levels when coming down again. They're talking about how he melted down. At 31, Brook must now move up, and most likely he has only 2 fights left, okay? Brook went to the hospital immediately after the bout. They kept me until about 3 a.m. I had a CAT scan on my eye, and the eye is broken again, the same injury as the Golovkin one. So maybe surgery again, the crestfallen Brook said yesterday, okay? He went on to say, I'm devastated. I knew from the 7th round that the eye had gone, and progressively as the rounds went on. I tried to get through the fight, and I kept getting double vision and then coming back into line. So, he had double vision, the right eye causing him trouble again. I mean, so look, the truth always comes out. The truth always comes out, okay? So, I knew. I mean, just look at this picture right here. I knew there was something wrong with Brook. Okay, I was like, that's not a normal KELL BROOK. Like I said, it didn't even look like a welterweight at that level. You could tell something was wrong. Now, does it take away from Spence's victory? Hell yes, it does. I mean, how couldn't it? I mean, how can you say no, it doesn't? So just that was 100% Spence. That had nothing to do with being weight drained, nothing to do with a broken orbital bone, and nothing to do with double vision, and nothing to do with the left eye that was about to be broken as well. It had nothing to do with any of that. It was all Spence. Now, I like Spence. I mean, I tell you guys all the time, I really like this kid. I do. I mean, I'm going to go visit him at his gym. I already have an invitation. I'm not dogging on him, but I will tell him to his face. I think it takes away from the win. And how can you say it doesn't? I mean, when you're in the ring, and look, Brook is saying that he think it broke in round 2. So he said he thinks that the right eye broke again in round 2, and he made it all the way to the 11th. So, now I did say that he should have finished on, he should have went out on his shield. He should have made it, went into the 12th round. He shouldn't have taken a knee. But knowing what I know now, I'm not so sure about that. I understand it now. So, You know, if he knew, you know, something was broken and there was just like severe damage, you know, you don't want to throw your whole career away. But I can tell you right now, you're not going to see Brook in the ring for another year, year and a half, and he's possibly got like 2 fights. I mean, he'll probably grab a belt at 154 and retire. And what a shame! What a shame! Now he made like $3 million for the Gennady Golovkin fight, and I think $2 or $3 million in the Earl Spence. So, you know, he's made a good chunk of money. I mean, he's made over $10 million in his career, and he'll probably make another $4 or $5 million. So, you know, I don't feel too damn bad for him. I'd take that punishment any day to you know, retire with 10, 15 million in the bank. So, but yeah, let me leave it at that. Like I said, I do believe it takes away from the win, okay, and I even said all along that, you know, I don't want to take away from Spence, but you've got to, you can't just say that was all him and had nothing to do with all of these other surrounding factors in the fight. Okay, so and not only that, to all the people out there that you know hated on Golovkin, that said, you know, oh, Golovkin got exposed and this, that, and the other. I mean, look, he has literally ended this man's career, and he did it in what, 5 rounds? You know, and that's with a towel getting thrown in. That's with him throwing the towel. I mean, are you kidding me? That's getting exposed, right? So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. What do you think? Devastating. Now, you know, look, my condolences, man. I mean, I feel bad for Brook. I really do. I mean, this is devastating, gut-wrenching, heartbreaking. And, you know, I really feel bad for him. I do. But, you know, but we'll see what happens. I mean, he's a warrior. He's a champion. You know, he'll come back. But I think, you know, like he said, it's going to be a year, maybe 2, and then he's going to move up and just try it out for a couple of fights. So, anyway, leave your comment below. What do you think? And if there's any of them Spence fans out there, I mean, what do you think? Tell me this had nothing to do with it, or that you cannot take away from Spence. I mean, you've got to, okay? And I'd really like to hear from you guys in particular, so leave your comment below.